Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are returning. It's lovely to see everyone. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I am a single homesteading mum of 3. I also do some prepping on this channel. My youngest one is disabled, so very physically disabled, so we do everything that goes along with hospital and appointments and operations and that sort of thing, just to give everyone a little update or a little introduction if you haven't been here before. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, don't forget to press that subscribe button and like the video for me. That would be fantastic. And come and join me on Instagram and TikTok. I am on at the moment. Trying really hard with TikTok, but it's not my first port of call, but it is really easy to upload to, so I like it a lot. So yeah, hopefully in the new year I will be doing more content, more short form content. So right, without further ado, this is one of my favourite videos. We have saved for this all year, so let's get the money out. This is our 52-week challenge allocation. If you are new or you're new to cash stuffing, basically what I do is whatever I've got, I put in here every week for the whole year. Now, I don't know if you can see that. I completed this challenge. This year I've got a whole little binder I'm going to do everything monthly and add it up. But yeah, if you can see that, that was 413, and then we just carried on after that. But yeah, it's just such an achievement, and it's so worth it if you can stick it somewhere that you don't remember about it. Yes, you'll earn interest if you stick it in a bank, but if you don't and you need to hide it, then do that. It's yeah, it's really satisfying. So I have as well got lots to tell you. So if this video is too long for you, my videos are usually quite long, then don't forget you can put me in your ears. You will tell me that I'm really descriptive, and a lot of you lovelies carry me around while you're doing things, which I am very thankful for. So thank you if you do that and you carry on while you're listening. Otherwise, grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a little tipple, seeing as it's Christmas. So yeah, Merry Christmas everybody. So we are going to count these up. What I've got here is I've got a bit extra because I emptied my autumn binder, that's this big one here, for the new year. This is just what we've collected over the last 6 weeks. Most of this was in pound coins. I just went to the post office and changed it over. Then my post office is more than happy to have pound coins. So we've got 105 to add there. But first of all, let's do the happy job of counting this. Now this I had to get out of my MONZO account. I have a link down below for my MONZO. If you sign up, get anywhere between 5 and 20 quid. I think it's 10 at the moment. So yeah, if you need MONZO, I only use the free one. I use the saving pots. Also you can get a little ISA and also get a good savings rate, much better than my TSB account. So yeah, I keep all my money bits in there, and I had to draw it all out. So the link for all of my bits is always down below. I only always use the free one, so it's up to you. So yeah, if you need one, that's down there. Let's count this out. I'm so excited. We save all year for this, and being a low-income budgeter, this is a lot of money. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 65, 70, 80, 90, 710, 730, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we've got £770 here with the 105 that I got just in pound coins. Because I save, if you're new, I save a lot in pound coins. I usually save them in these little jars and then count them up you know, periodically or whatever. Don't be embarrassed. Everything that you've got to save, doesn't matter if it's pence. I've also got a penny jar as well. So yeah, this is from a whole year's work, which I'm very proud of. So let's get this in. I've also done some things, so I will tell you what I've done as well. So let's put 20s, 10s and 5s. Let's do it like that. So we've got 770. So we've got 770. I am pleased to say that I paid off one of my debts. I don't talk about my debts a lot because there are lots of people that watch that could use things against me, and I just don't tell anyone. It's just not worth it, which is why you'll never see income and stuff like that from me. I just can't. There are too many people out there to hurt you, you know what I mean? So I've got 770. I'd finished one debt. It needed £55, so we've taken that off. So 770, take 55. And then Oscar needed a new bed and mattress. I get money for him anyway. So I added that to his. So he's taken, so I've taken another 150 off that. So that leaves us 565. So how much do I need? I need to take back 205 to the bank. That's my main bank because this one's from MONZO. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82 and 5. Make sure that's right. That's just going to go straight in my purse. That'll go back in the bank. So let's make sure I've done that right. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82 and 5. Right, so that's that done. He's got a lovely new bed. The problem is that he needs orthopedic beds and they cost, and mattresses, and they cost hundreds of pounds. So it's taken me a while. And I was just going to carry on saving into the new year, but I thought, you know, it's ridiculous. I've got all this money, so I might as well just take it out. So I'm just going to put that in the back for now. So thank you, jar. We'll save you for next time. Sorry if I knock you. We'll save you for next time. So that was lovely. That meant that I could get everything up together, and we've paid off another debt. Oh my goodness, that means I've got 3 left. 2 biggies and a little one. So yeah, and all of my debt, may I add, is from the big C in 2020, where I don't know, the banks were lending out money willy-nilly, and though I accept full responsibility, I'm not taking all of the responsibility. But yeah, so some biggies left from that. But I will go into a debt update when I update before the new year, because every year I sort of count them up to make sure that I'm on track. Bearing in mind I'm a really low budgeter, I can tell you what I've paid off in the last 3 years of cash stuffing. Well, at the middle end of January, I'll have done this on this channel about 3 years. So very excited to share that with you. Just wanted to make that one payment. That makes that one go away. So yes, okay, so we've got £565 to put in all of our lovely bits and pieces. So as usual, we have to spread this far and wide. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Oh, that was easy. And hopefully this should be 65. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 35, 45, 55, 65. It is. Goodness me. Right, so let's get on. We've got lots of exciting things to do. Favourite video, favourite. Besides the last cash stuffing, which is up on my channel as well if you'd like to go and watch that. Done a whole plethora of things, including Vlogmas. Thank you everybody that yeah, came to Vlogmas. Oh, it's so good. I was just so pleased that everybody liked it. It was an absolute pleasure to do. So yeah, right, I'm going to put 10 in there and get a 20 out. We're going to put 10 in our emergency fund. So we should have, let me get a pen out as well. Sorry people, not very prepared because I had to go and lie down before I made this video. If you are new or didn't know, I've got really bad back. My sympathies to everyone with a bad back. My bad back fortunately is only nerve damage and will get better, but oh my goodness me, I don't know how everyone copes with it every day. So we've got I've had to film this in chunks, so sometimes if you see a break in it, that's because I've gotten to lie down flat. Sitting isn't very nice at the moment, it's just standing, and you know what I mean. So right, so in our emergency fund we've got 100, 200. That's in that MONZO pot that I was talking about earlier. Thank you to everyone who uses my link, by the way. A couple of you have used it again, so thank you so much. The 5, 10, 20 pound, whatever it is, always makes a big difference. And I used it in my cash stuffing last week, so thank you very much, everybody. So 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Yes, yes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh, we're nearly at that 300 pound barrier, look at that. Right, so that's that one done. Teddy and Coco, this is my lovely Pat and my lovely dog. Coco looks like Postman Pat's cat, Jess. So, right, we can finish this one off. We are going to put £10 in there. And that is it for scratch offs for this year for Teddy and Coco. We're now going to do the scratch offs that we do in month ahead instead. So there's that one done. Thank you Budget Luxe for this. All of my envelopes are from Budget Luxe. All my inserts, all the ones that you see that are vinyl, that is Cornish Moor Crafts. Everybody will be linked in the description. So, oh dear, let's do this. So have we got a 10? Yeah, let's change that 10 for a 20. So let's see what we've got. We've got 100, 200, 300. That again is in that MONZO pot. We've got 20, 40 and 60, 80, 440, which is lovely because a pet insurance was too expensive and didn't cover anything. So once again, we're going on our own. We're going solo. So we shall do that. So that's them two done. Car maintenance, I don't need. I've got a disability car. If you're new, it took me years to try and get one. And then finally decided to make up my mind and get one. And it was one of the best decisions I think I've made. So yes, a month ahead is gonna get 10. Let's cross out 2 of these. Month ahead is my top priority for this year. I do have a little video on it. Right, let's cross these out. So yeah, we're starting again with these. So we've got £10 that's randomly come from somewhere. I think that I probably put it in for the last cash stuff in. Excuse the puppy over there, he is, that's strutting. All right, Winkle? Yeah, he is. Right, so I'm going to cross those 2 out. So that's £10 in there. Let's swap that again for a 20. And then we are going to scratch for the next lot. So how many have we got? 3, 6, 7, 8. Right. Let's bring our tower in. And we are going to do number 8. So we are going to do this one, which is a 5. So that's what we shall cash stuff on Sunday. Let me get my little pato out. Right, so we've got £5 in there. And I will note that down, and that's what we'll put in for the next cash stuff in. There we go. And I've got fully funded in there now to show that I am 1 month ahead. So yeah, it took me about 18 months, but we are 1 month ahead. And that is just order bills and the rent and that sort of thing. It doesn't include food or anything like that. It's just literally bills and rent and poll tax and stuff like that. So we are fully a month ahead, and I cannot tell you how good that feels, but we want a little bit more than that. Because we're greedy. No, because we want peace of mind. So this is my new one. This is for either my funeral or my pension. We don't want to be, you know, morbid about these things, but we do want to be realistic. You know, I am on my own. I have to make allowances for things, so we're going to do the same again. We're going to put 10 in there, and then we're going to cross 2 of these 5s off. This is a gorgeous challenge by That Budget Lux. As you will see, her stuff runs right through my binders, but she did Mother's Wealth of Care, which just covers everything really. When I saw that last month, I thought that's perfect. So yeah, that either covers my pension or long-term savings, or things for the kids or anything, you know, if they need it for me. So that's going to be a really long-term thing. But I think these are 75, so we'll go in £75 increments, which is amazing. Right, so this one we've got. Thank you to Lucy, by the way, who pointed out that I did not put £10 in one challenge. So I've taken it out of this buffer and I've put it in the right challenge that it should have been in. It's me, I talk far too much. So yeah, buffer gets 5, so we'll put 5 of that back in. Deary me, never mind, eh? So this is a little pumpkin challenge from Plan Budget Repeat, and I do it over and over again just so we've got a buffer, because as you know, no bill stays the same and it all goes up. So you know, say my water rates were £2.70 for 6 months last year. I assume that they will go up and this buffer will pick it up. Right, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, ooh, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20 and 45. We've nearly done this 5 times. Well, we have done it 5 times, but I was talking and not concentrating last time, so we got to do an extra week, which is fine. So that's that in there. 52-week challenge. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Chef's Kiss is now in here. So extra, winter gas and electric. My gas unfortunately is on a meter. This is an ex-council house. So yeah, it's just a bit of a shit really. I'm gonna put £15 in there and take that one out. Yes, because you know, it just costs so much on there. So 20, 30, 5, 45, 50. Is that right? Yeah, it is. So we've got this one, and we just pop some extra in, and I use it whenever I need to over the winter. So there's that one. And then water rates, here we go, £100 in here, and then that is nearly paid off for March. I've just got to put a little bit extra to it. 240, it was 250, nearly 260 last time. So yeah, do you see what I mean, why I need the buffer? Just in case, because I don't even know what they are yet, they haven't come out. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right, 20, 40, 60, 81. That feels so good, putting that to it. Oh, that is so good, 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 good. Right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 160, so we can save the rest of that in our weekly money, but that just means that that is all paid. Nothing to debt, because we did the £55 and paid one off. So let's do that. Right, next, where are we going? Home binder. There we go. So this is our black binder, this is our home binder. So doggy stuff, they've got enough in there, I think. Doggy food gets 10. My little babas are on special diet, so I usually cook a lot of it from scratch, so we put money in there for meat and stuff for them. Right, so a butcher's is going to get 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5. And monthly stock up gets 5. This is where I just go to Home Bargains, and I have different themes each week. I do have a prepper playlist if you'd like to go and have a look. I also did my prepper goals for this year, and next week I will be doing what I'm saving for in 2025. Like, I'll have monthly sheets of what we're going to concentrate on each month, because you can't do everything. So usually I theme months to save for certain things, and usually it coincides with seasons and growing and stuff. So we've got 10, 15, 25, 35 and 40. Did I already put that in? See, this is what I mean. I cannot to save my life. 10, 20, 35. Yeah, I must have. Right. And I haven't taken December's out of this yet. I must do that, but I will do that next week when we square up. So, and preps, there we go, 10, 20, 30 and 5. So we've got 35 in there as well. And that's exactly as it sounds. So whatever I choose to prep for this month, we will get that. Okay. All things home and decor. We've got to add another 5 to that. Let's first of all do that. Right, so we've got 35 in here. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It certainly is. There we go. So we've got 35 in there now. All of these inserts are by Kat, the Queen Bee Makes, and then all the envelopes are by Mal at That Budget Looks. These lovely ladies are on Etsy, and Queen Bee Makes also got her own website as well, which is much quicker and much cheaper, just in case you wanted to know that as well. All the ladies will be linked. Okay, so into tech and office, what are we putting? £10, because we are saving for a phone. You know when you get a nasty feeling that your phone's gonna, my phone is, I'm not jinxing anything, I'm just saying that my phone is very, very old, so we are preparing for the inevitable. Yeah, so let's do that, hopefully before we need it. So 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, perfect. That's that one. And then we've got white goods and electricals. Now this is where my emergency fund has gone for the last times that I've had to wipe it out. So fridges, freezers, not dishwashers, tumble dryers, washing machines. So what I'm doing is I've got enough money in here for an appliance. I have a feeling that my cooker is on its way out. So that's what this will be for. So we're just gonna sit this in the bank just for one appliance, usually the most expensive one, which I think will probably be a washing machine, or would it be a fridge freezer? Anyway, we will put some away. So I need to put 25 in here, and then that will fill up this savings challenge once, and then we will start it again. So that's perfect. Look at that. There we go. So that's that one done. But yeah, I will clean that off and we will do it again. So let's make sure we've got 240 here. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30 and 40. Look at that. Right, I need to do a condensing video as well, I think. So I will do that probably after this, and then I'll put that back in the bank. Okay, Ninja. I have, I bought a Ninja soup maker and blender, and my goodness me, it's revolutionised my life. I can't tell you. So this challenge is from Mallet, that Budget Luxe again. I think she said she's got a new one coming out. I asked her if I could have the old one because I know that she had a ninja, and it is addictive saving for ninjas. I didn't realise why people just had a ninja savings challenge. Oh yeah, we need a ninja in our lives. We do. A ninja gets 5, so we should have, what have we got so far? Yeah, we've got 15 in here. 5, 10, 15. Next thing I want is like, you know, like a 6-in-1 maybe. It's an air fryer and all sorts of things. Yeah, that would be amazing. So, and then home decorating. As I said, this place is a council house. I am, well, ex-council house. I am now just in the era of painting it again. We've been here a long time though, to be fair. So I've finished the lounge nearly. I've just got one wall to go. And yeah, and then we're on to, I've done the kitchen then, I've done the lounge, and then we are on the hallway and the stairs. So we will slowly go up the stairs. When we moved in, the kids' bedrooms were the only ones that were decorated. It's all I could afford to do at the time. My bedroom has nasty wallpaper. It's not nasty, as in dirty. It's just, this place has not been updated. Do you know what I mean? It's a typical council house that has not been updated for years. My kitchen, you'll see, if you go and see my prepper videos, you'll see my kitchen is a lovely 1990 terracotta colour. So late 80s, early 90s, but you know, it works and it's fine, so we don't worry about that. But yeah, everything just needs a fresh lick of paint, just needs updating and that sort of thing, you know. So right, so we've got our kindness envelope. I was lucky enough to bless a couple in our community who were really short at Christmas this year, so it is all gone. So this one is from the Faithful Dash, and it is just her fruits of the spirit, which I absolutely love, and I love the little fruit in the bowl as well. So yes, that is Galatians 5 verse 22 and 23. So I've got a good mind not to do it in black, because I don't think apples are black, are they? I suppose if they've gone rotten they are. Okay, let's find a red. There we go. And a green. Shall I do one red and one green? Should we be all colour coordinated? Look at this lovely pot. It's what my daughter got me from, she just come back from uni. She's been away. She didn't come back for my birthday, and she's just thought that was my birthday present. It's just a lovely pot that I can put things in that looks like a pumpkin. It's so very fancy. I love it. So yeah, she knows me well. And then a red one. There we go. So each of these is going to be £5, and then if we don't find anybody, I just seem to roll it over, which is absolutely fine, because you know, the Lord put someone in my way anyway, so whenever they need it, I can then do that. So is that dry? It certainly is. So there's that one. That's our kindness envelope. Where are we going next? We're going to our pink binder. I haven't put very much in my pink binder so far, so I'm very excited. If you didn't see the setup videos, there's actually a setup video for the pink one and the yellow one. I got my very first vinyl, not vinyl, is it vinyl? Yeah, it's the, you'll see. It's Vista, vellum, not vinyl. And it is amazing, and it's pretty. And yeah, I had a massive Etsy haul. I saved up from June to December, and there's a massive Etsy haul on my channel as well. Right, so winter. We are on winter. It's officially winter. I was officially sad on the 21st. It was very, very sad, because as an autumn person, my birthday is Halloween if you are new here. It's just, it seems that autumn gets overcrowded by Christmas, because obviously autumn isn't over until the 21st, 22nd of December. But yeah, so, but still, it is autumn here all the time. So if you like autumn, please subscribe. No, I'm joking. But yeah, please do subscribe. But yeah. Please stop me, someone. Right, so we are going to take out the Christmas tree because Christmas is well and truly over, and we're going to put £20 in our winter challenge. See, I've still got it on the brain. And we are going to make sure that that is really, really dry. And in fact, I might, just to protect the vellum, just put the money over it. If I do not want any dirty marks on my lovely, lovely vellum. Look at that. These are by Budget Stuff Save. And the trackers again are by Cat at the Queen Bee Makes. Ooh, speaking of Cat at the Queen Bee Makes, I'll do this on Saturday because this video is going to be so long as it is. I got a surprise happy mail from her and I can't wait to show you. I've got some new things now to go in my binders, which is very nice of Kat. She sent me a Christmas present. So I have said thank you, but I will show you all on Savings Challenge Saturday on Saturday. And then yeah, you can help me decide where to put it. So yeah, winter, obviously, spring, summer, and we finished with autumn. Look at them. They are absolutely beautiful, and the ladies actually chose the same font. Isn't that funny? But yeah, there we go. Right, so we are on January, and we are going to fully fund January. Each of these are £2 each, and this is our 52-week challenge. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20... 22, 24, and the January is 25. We will still add to this month. It just means that we are again boosting our 52-week challenge for next year, and also some weeks are very sparse. You know, things come up as life does, as you know, and some weeks, you know, like a couple of weeks last, about 3 or 4 weeks last year, or this last year, didn't put anything in it because I couldn't afford to. So yeah, we make up for those times when we've got a bit more. Okay. Right, so 25 going in there. Amazing. Yeah, I think I'm going to just sit the money in front of it just in case it doesn't, or it sticks. There we go. In you go, lovely. Thank you. So yeah, that's our pink binder done. So this is our 52-week challenge now, which I'm very excited about. Gorgeous vellum. Then where are we going? We are going to our High Days and Holidays binder. Love this binder, favorite color. So instead of occasions, which sounded boring, I put High Days and Holidays. So New Year, look at that, I've marked it already, and that's this. So yeah, I'll have to see if I can get that off. So we've got New Year. This is the money that we've saved, and not all of them, half of close family were away for Christmas. It was so quiet. I have to admit, it was quite nice being quiet. But yeah, half of my family are missing. They're with other family abroad, by the way, so you know, they get to enjoy them because obviously they haven't seen them for years. So what we did was we saved up, and then next week when they come back, we're going out to dinner. So we're going to go and have a nice knees up, all the family. So we'll all be back together, and that'll be our Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, we are going to start this baby off. Actually, yeah, let's do black. Black is fine. So Christmas is going to get 25. So, oh, bless him. We've got, off you get. Right, so each one of these, let's put each of them as 5. I don't know what that totals. What's that? 25... 25, 50, 75, 100, 225. Okay, so that's 225. Welcome down to bed. Come on. Come and see. Oh, that's it. Lie down. Oh, good boy. He's really hot because I've got the heating on. Obviously, I have to have it on for Oscar. But yeah, he's just really hot. Bless him. So I'm sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. It's actually a dehumidifier. So yeah, right, okay, so we've got 25 in our new Christmas savings challenge. How amazing. Love, 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 love that. Right, let's do the same again and just put it in front of it, just in case that nasty pen comes off. There we go. How amazing does that look? Oh, vellum is so nice. Right, we're going to put £10 in the kids. Their birthdays aren't till the end of summer. Don't care. The little one, his birthday is just before mine in October, so we've got a lot of time to save for his. Afternoon tea is going to get 10. This is going to be our London trip. Yes, it's going to be our London trip. We do the National History Museum and stuff. And also what I thought was, he quite fancied going out for afternoon tea, like at one of the nice places. So yeah, we're going to do that. So I've got to save for all of it. So 5, 10, that will be in the summer when all the kids are at school, and yeah, we can go on a lovely warm day. Oh, that'd be amazing. Right, so that one's that one again. It's all about brunch, and this one I'm just using as a savings challenge. This was a box I bought off Cat at the Queen Bee Makes in the summer. This was a pastel box. So yes, we are using and reusing. So yes, that challenge was from last year. Then we got Valentine's. We're going to put 10 in there. I always put my kids a box of stuff each, even though my oldest one's in his 20s, never says no to it. Then we've got February half term, which is just basically home ed. So we don't go out in half terms and things, but sometimes Oscar's friends who are in school in term time, they go and do stuff. So yeah, I'd like to have a little bit of money so he can, I mean, they went skateboarding last time, so yeah, I'd like to have a little bit of money there. Actually, Oscar did really, really well. Couldn't move the next day, but yeah. Oh, and his orthotics are ordered, so yay. With Oscar's legs, his one leg is fine, his other leg is completely clubfoot, so, and it's neurological, so it's not something that you can do in surgery and then, oh, it's right. It doesn't work like that. It goes back to how it was. So basically Oscar has orthotics, which means he can run and walk to a fashion. So yeah, he did really well. And I have to buy him special shoes and things like that. So yes, all of that as well. Oh, please go in. There we go. So that's £10 in half term. Again, that was another one by Cat at the Queen Bee Makes. That's a cookie jar one. How sweet is that? And again, that one I used for my daughter's university, so that one's been recycled. This one I got off Cat last year, maybe even the year before, I think. Right, this is Pancake Day. Pancake Day is also going to be £10. Pancakes, very important in our household. So I think what I'm going to do is, because I make them from scratch, I'm just going to make each of these 2, because I only need ingredients. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we make them fancy, and I make them in several hundred different ways for everybody. Some like Nutella, some don't. Some like to make them in sort of a spring roll. That's my daughter. She's more of a savoury person than a sweet. So yes, we'll make like crepes and all sorts of things. So it's always a lot of fun. Let's make sure I put the money in front of it. So that's Pancake Day. I love that as well. Aren't they all gorgeous? Okay, Mother's Day and birthday. My mum's birthday and Mother's Day are usually always the same sort of day. It's certainly in the same couple of days. So my mum and Mother's Day get 10. We'll save for my mum first and then Mother's Day after. What I usually do is, what I did at Christmas, is I'll give the kids money and they'll go and buy us things, which is so nice. And Christmas Eve was so funny a couple of days ago when Paige and Oscar were running around Tesco's on Christmas Eve. I gave them money. Paige used her own money as well, bless her, she didn't have to. And they go and buy me things and then come home and wrap it up, because otherwise I don't get any presents. Unless I buy them for myself, of course, which is, you know, a grown-up thing to do, really. So, Easter, we've got 2 bunnies. Put £10 in for Easter. £10 in for Easter. Yes, I've just put £10 in. So there we go, another one by Cat the Queen Bee Makes, and this one I definitely had a couple of years. These are all still available in a shop, by the way, so yeah, help yourself. Okay, sorry, I keep forgetting to put the money in front. Don't want to ruin our lovely vellum, do we? Right, and then two more in here is holidays. Look at that gorgeous one. I loved that. So I've paired them with Nikki at Cash But Cute. Love Nikki at Cash But Cute. She's one of my budgeting besties. And we've got her Australia challenge. So we're going to put £5 for each of those, and I've just done one too many. Have I got a little bit of stuff here? No, I haven't. Oh dear. Never mind. Oh yeah, I have. So the stuff that you erase stuff off the walls with, you know, that white stuff, this gets stuff off here perfectly, by the way. Don't be using acetate and everything else. See? Right, okay, so there's 5 in there. So look, isn't it so cute? I got that from her launch. Happy Christmas, Nikki. I know you're watching. She's just moved house as well, and she said everything went well, so I hope that you enjoyed Christmas in your new house. Bless you all. And camping is going to get 5. We tried camping. It was very uncomfortable for Oscar, bless him. He does try and tough it out, which is very, very sweet. But yeah, we usually just Airbnb it somewhere out of the way. The last 2 years we've been on a farm, a dairy farm, which is very exciting because I grew up on a farm. Well, my auntie had a farm, so yeah, it was lovely to watch all the little moo cows get. Look, see, I've done that again. Lovely to watch all the moo cows get milked at like 5 o'clock in the morning. But if you're not a morning person, probably not for you. I, however, am, so it was fine for me. There's certain those viewing platforms and everything, you could watch them get milked. Really fancied doing it, but they do it all by machine now. It was really sweet to watch though, and they're really sweet. Cows are cute, and if you cuddle them, they cuddle you back. Obviously not bulls. Right, there we go, there's that one, and that is it for that. So we've got October, May half term, October, Halloween I've got in here, that's just my birthday, bonfire night, which we do a lot for, and then Christmas holidays again, which I have put to the back. Okay, right, where are we going next? We've only got 2 things left to do. So kids is this one. So we are going to put a little bit in each of them. Yeah, we're just going to put a £5 in each of them just to top them all up. They get money from me whenever they want it, but just in case I'm not here or, you know, something happens, they know where to come. This is just for like snacks and drinks. And can we go down the shop, Mum? Yes, you can. This one is for Oscar. And we are going to put £5 in here. And then we are going to put, so that £5 is for him. This is a disability aid thing. This is another long-term thing that I'm going to save for. Long story short, disabled guy in our local Tesco's who's just bought his own like electronic wheelchair and stuff. Really fascinating talking to him, and sort of a snapshot into what Oscar's life will be like when he's older. So yeah. I've decided to save up for Oscar's stuff now, because obviously Oscar's 9. It's not going to be that long before he's going to have to pay for his own bits. So we've got Taekwondo. Oscar does Taekwondo. He also does Taekwondo in his wheelchair, which is a major, major achievement. We're lucky enough to have an instructor who does that. So, right, so 510. So we're saving up for his next belt. He's flying along them, which is amazing. And then we've got hospital visits next month, so this just pays for parking if I can't park in there and stuff like that. So there's 10 in there, meaning we've got 15 in there. So yeah, Babes at Budget made me this one. And then obviously we've got birthdays, individuals once we get to that stage, but we will just save for them in here for now. Right, there's that one, and then we've just got savings challenges, I think, to do, and week 5. So let's get our week 5. We are saving for week 5 because I spent it on a Ninja. So still weekly budget, but yeah. How much are we going to put in here? Week 5 gets 10, so let's do that. Because that just looks better, doesn't it? Oh dear. Just looks better, doesn't it? So we'll just do that. Okay. That's that one. So we've got 20 in here so far. So we're saving up for our week 5 again. We get to £150. This is by Cat the Queen Bee Makes. This is her Magical Forest. These are by me. These will be in my Etsy shop once it's up and running again. I'm currently updating everything and making everything look pretty. I've got some new things going up which I'm very excited about, but I'll explain all about that next week. Is that it? Nope. Okay, last thing. So my binder, we are vitamining it first. Oscar takes a lot of vitamins, I take a few, so I thought it best to have a sinking fund for it because usually they're quite expensive. And this gorgeous one is by Mal at That Budget Looks, and it is just vitamin C, so it just looked perfect. So what are we putting in here? 10. Okay, so let's cross another 2 little seashells off. Aren't they gorgeous? Certainly is vitamin C. We love going to the sea. So there we go. So that's got £20 in it now. Then we're going a chiropractor. Hopefully I can get him to see her next week again. Yeah, so we've got 10, 25, and we are going to put 20, 45 in here. So that is 2 trips. I'm going to need at least 1, if not 2, by the time I get paid again. So I just thought I'd put it in 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, she's £35 a time. So that is 2. So that's that one. Anything else in here? Oh, and glasses gets a 10 because my eyesight's changed again. It seems like yesterday that your eyesight's changed and then all of a sudden you need glasses again. And then I've got Etsy, which I'm not putting anything in. TBR, which is To Be Read, which is my challenge. I've also got a crochet fund, but I've got plenty of wool at the moment. And then the fitness and the weight loss thing is for the new year. I will explain more about that after, when I am better. Right, so hopefully this should be £75. I'm just going to put that in my savings challenge folder ready for Saturday. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, because we had the extra 5. So that is it. That is going in here. And we will game day that on Saturday. Do some lovely savings challenges with it. Let's just pop it in there. I can't wait to show you all the new savings challenges that I've got. And didn't buy a thing. All of them were free, so I've got some lovely creators to share with you. And this is going back to the bank because that's all done then. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. It has been a really long one. I'm so sorry, but you know me better by now. So yeah, please like and subscribe. I am on TikTok and Instagram, like I said. Come and join me. I will be posting more next year. I'm going to get better at posting short form content. I think that's going to be my goal for next year. So I hope you've had a lovely Christmas. I will be posting this on Boxing Day. So yeah, if you've missed all of my Vlogmases and you fancy a murder mystery, go back and watch. We found out who the murderer was, and actually it was a bit of a twist. Lovely stuff. Very much enjoyed that. Next year I will be writing my own murder mystery, and also I've said to everyone that I will definitely be doing Midsummer Murder, like the Midsummer Murders series. I will be doing a Midsummer Murder that I will write, and we will do it all again and find out who done it at the end. That was so much fun. Made Christmas fly by. I can't believe it's Boxing Day already. So, I hope you enjoyed all that. Thank you so much to everybody for all your support. I will be back before the end of the year, but I hope you enjoyed this. One of my favourite videos. It means that I get to touch parts of my binders that I probably might not touch for the next few months. But that's okay. We prioritise month to month what we need to save for, and then we carry on the next month. So never be embarrassed if you haven't got a lot of money. I only have that sort of money at this time of year, which is why I even enjoy it even more. It's lovely to be able to touch all those parts that you don't usually touch. So have a lovely rest of your Christmas period. I'll be back on Saturday for savings challenges and happy mail, and we'll catch up about other things as well. All very exciting. And yeah, take care everybody. Love you all. Let's just say our serenity prayer together, which is: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God bless you all. God bless your families. And yeah, my inbox is always open if Christmas isn't the time of year for you. Yeah, I will see you on Saturday. Love you all. Bye. Bye bye.